Hello, what's up and what's happening? Welcome to the 2006 Scouting Combine, and we're going to be profiling draft prospect from the University of Auburn running back Darien Jackson. Now, he comes from a great school that had some great running backs like Heisman Trophy winner Bo Jackson, had probably one of the best duos ever in college football history, Ronnie Brown and Cadillac Williams. And of course, they've had the likes of Rudy Johnson to play at the University of Auburn. So he is another running back that can produce in the NFL, hopefully. Now, on his game tape at the University of Auburn, all the film that we've seen, he looked like he probably ran a 4.4 or maybe even a 4.3 40. That's not really the case. At the combine, he showed that he ran more of a 4.5, 4.6 range, but that's okay because this is a big, powerful back. He will do wonders in a zone blocking system, a one-cut system, even a power running game system, because he can get behind his pads, he can deliver the boom, but he can also set up his blocks very, very well. So the reason why he's doing this drill right here is to show the scouts that if they feel like he's not going to be a day one starter in the NFL, that he can bring back kicks, he can bring back punts, he can play special teams for you and work his way up the depth chart to show you guys, or to show the scouts, to show the teams, to show the GMs and the head coaches that he is willing to be a team player and bring back kicks. At the University of Auburn, he never did that. Even as a freshman, they never asked him to bring back kicks, and that's why he's doing it here at the combine. So today on Path to the Draft, we're going to be heading to Denver Broncos facility where they're going to be working out our prospect, Darien Jackson. Now again, he's a powerful man, but when he gets into the open field, he can show his speed. But his best quality is the ability to set up blocks and to accelerate into the secondary. He's not easy to bring down, as you can see right here, putting the shoulder into everybody, putting the shoulder, giving people the business. But again, his best quality is setting up blocks. And no, he's not the fastest guy. In college, he looked pretty fast though. In college, he looked like a speed demon. He looked like somebody that can get into the open field and just lead people behind him. That's not necessarily the case, even though here he is showing that once he gets into the secondary, he's very, very hard to catch up to. You would like to say that he has football speed, not necessarily 40 dash speed or track speed, if you will. He's more of a football player than a track guy. So his 40 time again was around 4.5 to 4.6, but at the end of the day, this guy is a football player. If you're looking for a running back, this will be a great guy to pick up, probably in the second to third round. Again, he did play in the SEC, so you know that he's a tough guy. You know that he's going to run the ball hard for you. You know that he's going to protect the ball, even though he did fumble a couple of snaps ago. But for the most part, he is a great downhill running back. He's not going to go east. He's not going to go east and west. He's going to go north and south, just straight up and down the field for you. He can break tackles, and again, once he gets into the secondary, he's a problem. Now we're going to head to Indianapolis Colts, where again they are trying out, or they're giving an individual workout to my man Darien Jackson. The more I watch this guy film, the more I fall in love with him. This guy, he can do it all. He can catch out of the backfield. He can block. He can protect the rock. He is a every down running back. Now again, he's not the fastest guy, but then again, was Emmitt Smith the fastest guy? Not really. Was Terrell Davis the fastest guy? Not really. Not everybody can break out with Eric Dickerson type speed. Even a guy like Jamal Lewis wasn't really the fastest guy, and he rushed for over 2,000 yards in the season. So again, he's not going to be your flashy Reggie Bush type of running, but he is somebody that you give the ball to 20 to 25 times a game. He can block for you, so he's an every down back. You don't have to take him out on third downs, because he will pick up the blitz protection on third and long to give the quarterback extra time. Again, you see here, once he gets into the open field, he's very hard to bring down. In between the tackles, he's very hard to bring down. Again, he's not the fastest guy, but he is known for delivering the boom. He's known for breaking tackles, and once he gets into the open field, like I keep saying, he is hard to catch up to. Now again, is he the fastest guy? No. But again, you don't have to be the fastest guy to be successful in the NFL. Welcome to the 2006 NFL Draft, where dreams will be realized. We already know that Vince Young is going to be a top draft pick. There you go, to the Tennessee Titans. A.J. Hawk, Michael Huff, all these players are going early. Now we want to see where our main man, Darien Jackson, is going to go. This is an outstanding running back prospect from the University of Auburn. He can do it all. No, he's not Reggie Bush. No, he might not be Maurice Jones-Drew, but this guy's a flat-out beast. He probably should go in the second round, but I hear some rumors around the NFL that he probably won't going to go until the 3rd round, and that's going to be a travesty. Whoever picks him up is going to have a great value pick in the 3rd round. That's where he's projected to go on most people's draft boards. So let's see where he will go. We're entering the 3rd round now, and he will be selected by the Chicago Bears at pick number 9. Let's roll the tape so everybody can see what this guy did in the SEC. We finally get a chance to show you why I thought this guy should have been a late 1st round, early 2nd round pick, but hey, maybe the GMs know more than I do. This guy, Darien Jackson, his freshman season was the 3rd running back on the roster. Didn't really get too many touches, didn't get too many carries, but his sophomore season, he split carries 50-50 with the other running back on the roster within his junior year. His junior year, that's what we're looking at right now versus Florida, where he put up over 250 yards rushing versus the Florida Gators, 3 touchdowns on the ground and another one through the air. Flat out beast, flat out monster versus the University of Florida. Now again, his junior season, he put up 1,800 yards on the ground, another 500 over the air, so that's a total of 2,300 yards all purpose for this young man. I thought he would have been, a 1st round, maybe 2nd round draft pick. He drops all the way to the 3rd round to the Chicago Bears, and they got themselves one heck of a draft pick. They got themselves a flat out value pick here in the 3rd round, probably the biggest steal of the draft. Why do I say that? Yes, in college, he did look a lot faster than what he showed at the scouting combine. But we have to remember, this guy he also put on 10 pounds of pure muscle. Not 10 pounds of fat. He wasn't, in the offseason eating donuts and cupcakes. Nah, this man was in the weight room, putting on muscle. He wants to be an every down back in the NFL. He doesn't want to miss no time in the NFL, so he thought it would be best if he bulks up, put on some muscle. He reminds me a lot of Eddie George, of Larry Johnson. It reminds me a lot of Jamal Lewis. Just a flat out beast carrying the football, and he put up 10 extra pounds of muscle. They list him at 6'1", 225, flat out beast. The Chicago Bears do have one heck of a draft prospect here. Again, probably the biggest steal in the draft here in the 3rd round. Probably should have been one of the first running backs taken, but hey, it is what it is. Best of luck to you, Darien Jackson, in the NFL.